Right, everybody, welcome back. Today, we're going to be doing a deep dive into something a little different.
Oh, yeah.
Elon Musk's black leather trench coat.
Interesting.
Yeah, so you've probably seen pictures of this, right? It's pretty iconic.
hmm
But, our source material suggests
Yeah.
that it might be more than just a fashion choice.
More than meets the eye.
Yeah, like actually a symbol of, like his innovation, his bold style.
Hmm.
But
Yeah.
is it all hype, or is there actually something deeper going on here?
Yeah.
I kind of want to get to the bottom of this.
I think it's a really interesting question, and the source material that we have definitely, leads us to think that it's more than just a coat.
Right.
And what's interesting is the way that the source describes it almost connects it to his overall approach
Yeah.
to, business technology, everything.
Okay, so
Yeah.
tell me more about the details then. Like, what makes this coat stand out to the source?
Well, one of the first things that the source points out is that it's made of genuine leather. So, that kind of speaks to a certain level of,
Quality.
yeah, quality, craftsmanship, attention to detail. It's
Yeah.
not just some, cheap knockoff.
It's the real deal.
Yeah, the real deal. And it's got this classic look, the notched lapel,
Okay.
the belted fastening. But then you have these multiple pockets.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Like, think about the practicality of that, for Musk, like the need to carry gadgets.
Plans. Yeah.
Plans, yeah. Maybe even a spare rocket part. Who knows?
I hadn't thought about it like that, but
Yeah,
yeah, it is a pretty practical coat now that I'm picturing it.
totally.
But it's also more than just functional, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Like the source mentions these belted cuffs on the sleeves and the viscose lining.
Yes.
Like that seems to suggest a bit more attention to detail and maybe even a bit more flair.
Right. And that's where I think you start to see these really interesting parallels with the way that he approaches his companies.
Yep.
He's all about pushing boundaries and doing things that are new and different and innovative, but it's never just about, the raw functionality.
Yeah, there's always that element of style.
There's always the aesthetics, and you see that, I think, most clearly with Tesla.
Okay.
Electric cars used to be seen as kind of clunky and boring.
Yeah, like the Prius.
Exactly. And he comes along and he makes them sleek and desirable.
Yeah.
This coat, I feel like, kind of embodies that same philosophy, form and function,
They work together.
working together seamlessly.
So it's almost like this coat is kind of a reflection of his design ethos, his personal brand.
I think so.
But is it a bit much to say that a piece of clothing can really represent all of that?
That's a fair question.
Yeah.
But think about the clothes that you wear.
Mhm.
Don't they say something about you? Whether it's intentional or not, our style choices, I think, convey messages
Yeah.
about who we are, what we value.
Yeah. It's like a first impression.
Yeah.
Before you even say anything.
Exactly. And so with Musk, this coat, with its distinctive look, the high quality materials,
Right.
it projects this image of someone who's, innovative,
Uh,
successful,
Powerful.
powerful, yeah, and maybe even a little bit rebellious.
Like a modern day, tech
Hip
cowboy.
guy. Exactly.
Yeah. And that image is definitely caught on. I mean, the source even mentions that this coat has like sparked its own trend
Oh,
with
yeah.
like imitations popping up, designers drawing inspiration from it.
Absolutely. And it speaks to, the power of symbols
Uh,
and how they can shape our perceptions. Like, we've seen this before, right? Steve Jobs had his black turtleneck.
right.
Mark Zuckerberg has his hoodies.
Oh, yeah.
And now Elon Musk has his trench coat.
It's like their uniform.
It's like a uniform that signals membership in a certain tribe,
Yeah.
a group of, innovators and disruptors.
So what does this all mean for the rest of us? The people who aren't billionaires.
Yeah.
Should we be running out to buy a leather trench coat?
I don't know that that's necessarily the takeaway,
Okay.
but I do think it raises some interesting questions.
Yeah.
Like, does having a really strong personal style actually contribute to success,
Mm-hmm.
or is it just a byproduct of it?
Yeah, like which comes first?
Right. And, how much do we let these surface appearances
Affect us.
affect our opinions about people and their ideas?
So is Elon Musk, a trendsetter or just another billionaire with an expensive coat?
That's the question.
I don't know the answer to that, but I think maybe the takeaway here is that